What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're looking at two attack strategies that really focus on using the Queen Walk to get started. I'm talking about the Queen Walk LavaLoon and the Falcon. Now, both of these attack strategies are extremely dominant and can really work on a variety of bases, and we're going to look at that and see examples of both of these right here today. But before I go any further, guys, I'm going to ask you right now to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because I'm coming out with Clash of Clans content for you guys every single day. Now, let's get into some action right here, guys. Starting on base number 9, we have Red Bull, and if we pause things right here just to take a quick look, we are going in with that Falcon, and notice there are 10 Hog Riders in the composition rather than the normal 6 that we're used to seeing. There's also a balloon in here, and we have that wall wrecker. So Falcon has changed since the wrecker has been introduced. Let's see where things start out right here for Red Bull and see what the plan is. We got that balloon on that troll Tesla over there in the west, and must have been scouted this base knowing that that Tesla was there. Worked out really well, and that balloon got some excellent value. Now, if you notice right here, that baby dragon is doing a nice job funneling. That's going to keep the queen going in the direction that she needs to go. Remember, guys, the baby dragon, the best utility troop in the game, goes beautifully with a queen walk because for 10 camp space, you can make sure that the queen goes in the right direction, as well as take out a couple of building structures, defenses along the way. Now, the queen is pathing nicely down towards the south, and we have the wrecker coming in. Notice the wrecker is far from the town hall. This is good because it means it's going to be able to pop through multiple wall sections unless it's being targeted by an Inferno Tower. But the freeze is there. In come the Valkyries, going to tear up both the Inferno, the Queen, and then take out whatever ground troops are there with that clan castle. Queen's in there behind, going to clean up the baby dragon, and just check it this surge right here, guys. Into the core of the base, the rage spell is just rocking right through. The king, the Valkyries, everything is rushing the defenses on this base. And we have the bowlers coming through, obviously, in a different direction, but they're still rocking through. And, I mean, we can just kind of watch as this goes down. A couple of hogs are being sprinkled in right now as back-end troops, while the defenses are, for the most part, being targeted by the kill squad. Or the kill squad is being targeted by the defenses. Yeah, I said that backwards. And right now, guys, there aren't a lot of defenses left in the base. You have hogs, Valkyries with healers on them, the king, and our queen. 2 hogs still left in the composition as well, just to take out this final compartment. So what we can do is actually double time through the rest of this, and you guys can see how this is done. Notice today, guys, rocking my Cleric Dragoon hat and my Clash Bashing shirt right here, showing some love to other content creators that we have out here on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out either one of them, you definitely should. Cleric Dragoon with PUBG, Clash Bashing, my homie in Clash of Clans. And that's the 100% for Red Bull right there. And we do have another attack on a base that's not quite as strong, doesn't have the same exact war weight. So I'm going to scroll down here to base number 20, and we're going to take a look at what Arsenal did on this one. More of a standard one right here, and also notice that the Town Hall is a Town Hall 9. So we're looking at Town Hall 9 Falcon and Town Hall 10 Falcon. Here we have the Queen starting in the south. Again, that baby dragon doing its utility job, keeping that queen going in the right direction. No wall wrecker in this one, guys, which makes this the true original OG Falcon attack. Queen, she's going to take care of that dark. The baby dragon is going to go down to that archer tower, and pretty soon we're going to see the rest of the attack come on. Now notice that wizard getting great value. Nothing can target it right there. We're going to have this funnel created, and everything is going to be going to the base right about here. Now with the Falcon, guys, there's so many different base designs that it can do well against, and you can see progress with. I would say bases that are more compact are more able to be taken down easy with the Falcon, because those Valkyries can get in between the defenses and take things out when they're closer range. Another few wizards behind that king over in the east. The queen is coming through. The Valkyries, they're targeting that dark drill and then going to go in straight for that cannon. Queen's alongside. The king is going to walk up towards the northern part of the base. Here's the Rage spell, yeah, that's the spell I'm looking for. And the bowlers are behind. Again, those healers jump off of the queen. Guys, there's two ways to do Falcon. One is to walk the queen in her own direction the entire attack. The other is to have her meet up with the Valkyries. And when she does, a lot of times, those healers will jump onto the Valkyries and they will stay alive for the entire attack. And that's the way that I like to see it. Notice 60% of the base is taken down. Everything is outside of the base, and that will sometimes happen. Sometimes those Valkyries, you know, they like to walk on their own. They will go outside of the base and have to then cut their way back into the base. But as you can see right here, another rage spell being used right there, and there's another heal spell, so they can tear themselves back into the base pretty easily under that rage. The only thing worth worrying about here is that Expo, but one Expo will not take down the number of Valkyries, bowlers, queen with healers. It's basically going to be GG. But we do have the back end hogs, and they are just for this reason. The hogs can come in, take out anything that's still within the base, and allow the Valkyries to clean up the outside if they do happen to go around the outside of the base. So that's how the Queen Walk affects Falcon. And no, guys, Falcon is not Falcon without the Queen Walk. That's actually standard. You can't do Falcon without the Queen Walk. But LavaLoon, or LavaLoon, call it what you will, you can do with or without a Queen Walk. And we're going to look at two examples today of LavaLoon with the Queen Walk, starting with this base right here. Scheme Veen coming in, and you see those 4 healers, 2 Lava Hounds, 8 minions, 1 baby dragon, and 18 balloons. There is a wall wrecker in this composition as well, and we're looking at a 10v10. Looks like they're both pretty maxed out right here, guys. We have the Queen Walk starting over in the west. And personally, I love the Queen Walk. I've added Queen Walk to almost every single attack strategy that's been done, and I prefer using a Queen Walk because you can really control the initial engagements in the attack. And a lot of times in the end game, your queen will still be up if you protect her properly, and your attack can win just because of that queen. You can pull in those 3. Now we have the Wrecker coming in, taking down that Tesla, and notice how it's cutting off just the top northern part of the base. It's just going to do the job tanking and lowering the clan castle. So it's tanking for that king. What's going to come out of there? We're going to see in a moment. It looks like there are some Valkyries coming out of the wall Wrecker. One of the most popular troops I see coming out of the Wrecker are those Valks. And now check this out. The Valkyries are going to be raged up, and they're going to cut into the core of the base with the king, with the queen, and with those healers, opening up that compartment and just taking out everything that's in the core. Worked out really nicely. All the while, the queen did take out 2 air defenses, and now we have the LavaLoon coming through. And LavaLoon, if we're talking about bases that LavaLoon can attack, or LavaLoon, let me know what you guys call it in the comments. It's very versatile, and LavaLoon can be used on many base designs, tight base designs, spread base designs. A lot of it has to do with the entry and how you can attack a couple of air defenses before the LavaLoon comes in. Oftentimes, you're going to have an extra Lava Hound in the clan castle, but in this case, the Valkyries were there, and utilizing the rage spell on the Valkyries, king, queen, and healers really took out a good percentage of the base and cleared the way for these balloons to come through and take out everything else. Everything right now is in the base. Notice the Queen Walk is still active. She's still pushing strong through, and we only have a few percent left, 6%, 4% at this point in time. We could double time through it. Scheme Veen with that beautiful attack, showing that the Queen Walk dominated the first portion of this attack. Queen Walk, Wrecker, dropping in the king, Valks coming out of the Wrecker. It was beautiful. Nice precision on that attack. And we have one more. That's on base number 18. And after this one, I'm going to show you a quick one just for fun that has nothing to do with the topic of the day. You know how I like to do, guys. And here we have Deltron coming in. And this is a lower level Town Hall 10. Again, we have only level 1 Inferno Towers. Wall Wreckers coming in first, tanking for that baby dragon right above my head. King's in as well, being pretty safe because a lot of things are targeting that Wrecker. And the Wrecker's just going to go in his own direction. And notice here, guys, it's going to take out one of the air defenses. The Queen should be able to step up and take out another air defense and possibly that Inferno. The Queen will be luring that clan castle and cleaning it up and maybe even engaging with the enemy Queen. Let's see how all that goes on. Check out these wizards cleaning up a lot of that outside portion of the base behind the King that's just gone down. We have a haste spell right there, guys, coming out of that Wrecker. Those balloons are not going to make it to the Inferno Tower, though, unfortunately. But the Queen, she is still walking. She took out the enemy clan castle. Baby Dragon is now gone. The air defense going down right here. So that's 2 air defenses down. Let's take out that Queen now, young lady. And here come the Valkyries. they raging up the queen there, because Valkyries can wreck your queen quick. So put her under rage or be ready to pop that ability if you need to. It's better to pop your queen's ability early than to lose your queen and lose about 54 or 56 camp space for those healers. Queen's going to step up, take on the enemy queen in a moment, and win that battle. Is she? Yes, she is. She's got that ability. Good thing she had it saved. And now the base is extremely narrow, guys. Notice that the balloons and the hounds have one direction to go, straight up the base, and they're going to do just that in a moment. Here comes the first hound coming out of the north. Balloons trailing in behind. Haste spell already in place. That hound is going to pop to the Infernal Tower and the air defenses, but the balloons are right behind, dropping on top. They're going straight into the air defenses, which is something I always recommend. Take out the ADs first as they're closer to the outside of the base, then take on the rest of the base while the things that can do the most damage to you are no longer there. Queen is still working through the base right here, guys. She's only being targeted by the Expo, and that's allowing her to heal up with her healers, so it's working out pretty good. And the hound does pop. Pups are cleaning up behind those balloons. Heal spell on the loons. Perfect placement for heal spells are on top of wizard towers. That splash damage won't do any damage to balloons under heal if they are being attacked. Nice freeze spell on top of that Inferno Tower. We have another freeze and a poison spell still in the composition, which can be swagged at any point in time. They're not going to be needed on this attack. Deltron with a beautiful one, again demonstrating how to dominate with the walk in the beginning of the attack and focusing on keeping that queen alive. Key tip there, guys. Keep her alive. Get the value out of the walk. Utilize spells that you need to make that happen. And I promised you guys a random attack. I like doing them. It's a minor attack, and it's on base number 7. And I believe it's done by Crusher. It sure is. And this attack, this video is not about minor attacks at all, but I love them. If you like minor attacks, if you like LavaLoon attacks, or if you like Falcon, throw a thumbs up on the video right now, guys, and show some support to me and to the channel and the Clash content that I put out for you guys every single day. So there's my thumbs up button for you. Starting out this attack, a couple of wizards are in here to clear the way. Keep those wizards, keep those miners, I should say, going into the base and not straying along the outside. The Queen Walk is starting, so again, we have a Queen Walk in this attack. And guys, I love Queen Walk with miners. I take Queen Walk along every time I use miners in war while farming. I have a video coming out, I believe, tomorrow. Another proven farming methods video focusing on what league I'm currently farming in with the mass miner, actually the miner Queen Walk army I'm using, and just kind of showing you guys how I get my heroes upgraded so fast. That video should be here for you guys tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that one. Miners are on top of that Inferno Tower, taking it down. Balloons and the Lava Hound out of the clan castle. The balloon's down, so we got no worries now, guys. The Hound can do nothing. Queen Walk is down. Is our queen down? It looks like she might be down. Yes, she is. But the healers are still alive, and they can transfer over to those miners. Always works out nicely until they go down, which is the case. Miners still pushing on through. One more heal spell left in the composition. Like I said, guys, that Lava Hound is going to shoot at the miners, but do absolutely no damage. The attack is minuscule at best. But Crusher getting a little bit of a highlight today, just because I love the Queen Walk miners. Again, not really the focus of the video, but you can focus on watching that Queen Walk do well. Although it did go down. It happens, right? And the rest of the base is going to be cleaned up. And as that's going on, guys, I'm going to thank all of you for coming to the channel today and watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you every single time. I appreciate the love you throw in the comments and the views you throw on the video. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Echo fam. If you haven't already joined my Discord server, you can definitely do that. 1,200 strong, pushing towards 1,500 members in the server. Come on over now. The link is right there and in the description below. And if you're not into Discord, you could always follow me on Twitter as well, at Echo Through Me. But guys, that's been it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see all of you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.